Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm back to play more Paradise Killer. I'm excited about this. We're going to try some new things. I have an early out today. I have another meeting in just a little over an hour. So we're going to have a little bit of a shorter session, but should still be fun. I'm still looking forward to it.
Paradise Killer.
So, as I recall, we're the world's greatest detective, exiled for 1,000 years, back to crack one last case at the end of the world. And I forgot about the controller. Let's just see if it is working. And it is not. Okay. So we're going to keep going with the keyboard for now. Okay. Cool. Sweet. So, at the end of last week, the last time that we played, there were a couple of things, and one was we sort of discovered extra diegetically that there's some really important stuff around here, and among them, perhaps the most important is the foot baths. Luck doesn't exist. I like that. Hi, Jay LeClanche. How you doing? I hope you are well. It's good to see you again. Alright, so we're going to try to find a foot bath. It's also been suggested to me that these things are really important or will be really important eventually. So I kind of want to just see what the heck. B2.
Relic obtained.
A light floral drink marketed at women but very popular with men. Okay, so I got a relic for that. But I got an incoming call from Starlight. Okay.
Dead Nebula thanks you for your purchase.
Okay, sweet. You're welcome, Dead Nebula.
Enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Dead Nebula monitors the drinking habits of all inhabitants of the Paradise Islands, be they syndicate or citizen. Right, again, drawing a clear distinction between those two groups, as we sort of figured last time. For security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the following phrase.
More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
Dead Nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. Okay, I'll do the thing, I guess. You've gone soft, Lady Love Dies.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm supposed to be a valued customer. It's been a long time. The old Lady Love Dies would never have trotted out a corporate catchphrase. Is that true? I don't know anything about myself, so I guess however many years of exile could have changed me. Exile has an effect on people. What brings you back to the island? The council mass murder last night.
Hooray.
We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. Oh, we thought something was wrong. Got it. This island can't end until I solve this case. How's it feel being back on the beat?
Born to investigate.
I was born to goddamn investigate. The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel you. I mean, is Dead Nebula a corporation or a robot or a person? Is there a difference between those things? I'm so curious. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me. Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Okay. Okay. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks, and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in the warehouses. Someone jammed something in it. We think it may be an upgrade for Starlight. Okay. It's going to take some time to get the machine rebooted,
Buy more drinks.
which is code for buy more drinks. Gotcha. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. Okay, so if I buy drinks, I get essentially nothing, but eventually, maybe when I buy all of them, I will unlock an upgrade for Starlight. And it sounds like maybe that's something that I will need at some point. I've already bought everything from this machine. Okay, got it. So now I'm starting to think that each machine offers one thing. So it's not about buying all of the drinks, it's buying a drink from each of the machines. Which makes sense from a gameplay standpoint. It doesn't really make sense from a narrative standpoint. That is not how I think of vending machines or drinks working in a meaningful way, so that seems weird.
What the hell?
Is this the end of the Syndicate? Thinking out loud, Love Dies. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. I like him. Is that a person? Is there a person down here? Oh shit! Yes! It's a person!
Investigation freak.
You're the famous investigation freak. I don't believe we've ever met before. Yuri Knight. Secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chambers on island sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. So we've met people who were born on Earth before. This might be the first person that we've met who was born on the island during one of the sequences. Or that I'm aware of, at least. Yuri is new to the Syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe that in our darkest hour that judge called on you. Alright, Yuri doesn't like me. I don't need to be... Wait, So I'm second guessing myself now. Because I don't have a lot of dialogue options in this game. And it seems like the dialogue options that I have are generally what you might call tonal or characterization, right? They're subjective characterization to trot out that old chestnut. So Lady Love Dies can behave in sort of different ways, but her aims are always going to be the same. And I don't have choices to make about sort of what she is doing or even really how she goes about it. I mostly have agency in choosing how she's going, like what her personality is going to be, how she's going to behave as she goes about the things that she's going to do. So I don't have an option to say like, you know, fuck you, I'm out of here. But I can either be snide or professional about this. So that's all well and good. That's fine. But I don't know who Lady Love Dies is. So I've been kind of defining her through those choices that I make. What is her personality? How does she ask the questions that she asks? And that's also okay, But the game has just indicated to me by having a conversation with somebody that does know Lady Love Dies that she does have a personality. Like, she is known, and she is known as a certain kind of person who would say some things and wouldn't say other things. And I can, I'm allowed to change that, I guess. It gives me a little bit of an out in terms of, you've been in exile for so long. Maybe her personality has changed. But that feels weird to me. Like, I don't mind role-playing a character, but the game didn't really give me the character ahead of time to role-play. So now I don't know, do I keep going with kind of the sort of person that I had been defining in my head through these dialogue choices? Or do I try to pivot to who other people seem to think Lady Love Dies is? I think that this is, frankly, like, kind of a tricky thing for a game to try to navigate and easy to not think about. And maybe doesn't have, like, a tremendous impact on the way that play, like, a person experiences it, but kind of does have an impact on, how you relate to the character. I think I'm going to try to be more like what I think Lady Love Dies is supposed to be. And this is interesting. I'm justifying it in my head a little bit as, maybe she doesn't remember exactly who she's supposed to be. And some of this is a little bit performative of who was I, or who do I think I was or should be as an investigator rather than as an exile. From Qbert, a good framework I heard once for this style is that all choices are within character. The player just decides what sort of mood the character is in at the given point, which totally makes sense to me. And I think that's true. And I think that is an important sort of guardrail for writing dialogue in this sort of a system. But I would make the argument that, what is a character's personality except sort of the moods that they are in over time, right? That if you always choose a certain type of mood to be in, that is kind of defining something about their personality, that if there's a difference between the choices, means that you are sort of choosing a different personality. So I think that there is, like, the whole thing is a little bit messy. But yeah. All right, so I'm going to go Snide, because Lady Love Dies, I guess, is a little bit more sarcastic, a little bit more sort of anti-establishment.
Thank you.
Well, you're a charmer. I'm not here to make friends, evidently. I don't like sarcasm, freak. I don't like how you keep calling me freak. I understand you're secretary to the architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties. Is Lydia our friend who drove us here? Is that the fairy woman? I'm forgetting her name. Did you manage to deduce that? I think I'm making a few other deductions about you. As it happens, I was raised... But I was raised better than that. Okay, sure. Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you back.
The investigator is here.
You broke free, did you? My parents were cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to solve. Let's get to business. What do you want?
Paradise feels wrong.
No mention of grieving for our loss. Grieving is a sign of weakness. I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. Okay. I haven't commented on the fact that the mouse cursor is a golden heart. Because I'm maybe still not sure what to make of it. But it feels really significant all of a sudden when I'm in this kind of direct dialogue with this guy of like, it makes it gives the whole thing sort of a romantic perspective that otherwise it wouldn't necessarily have to the same extent. I mean, there's a lot going on here with flowers and sort of like classical statuary and this whatever this is and all of this that's going on here. There's a lot, but what are my options? I can look at case files. Very clearly proud of their abs and pecs. Yeah. Yep, true. Okay. I can ask about Henry, I guess. I can question with suspicions. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Also, with the attitude, this is very, like, friendly. And this seems more... I'm actually not sure what she's doing with that USB key thing. But I'm gonna question. Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone.
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council?
You got nothing on me.
The killer is in a cell waiting to be executed.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's say he isn't the killer. He is. It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive?
Worthless.
You should investigate Crimson.
What the hell?
You gave that name up pretty easily.
Insufferable.
I've had my suspicions for a
Why?
while. Why?
Nonsense.
Something's wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's a little too smug.
That's strange.
That seems tenuous.
Investigation freak.
You're the investigation freak. Okay, I have a new note. I'm also going to ask about Henry. Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable. Yes.
Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody.
Weird.
No suspicions of anyone else. The islands are full of schemers. You know that. Okay. I mean, do I know that? I guess I know that. Okay. Wait. Where am I? So, from here, I go to case files, and that brought up sort of like an intro dialogue, I guess. And then from the intro dialogue, I go into more specific topics based on my case files. I think that's what's happening here. So I am going to do this. I am curious about KHX, who is missing. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? He hasn't been seen here for a few days, probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he?
Me.
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island?
No.
Because he works for Lydia. Gotcha. I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
Strange.
That is strange.
Freak.
What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting. Wow, I don't like him. So I feel like I already asked about this, but I guess I can follow up. Tell me about Crimson.
Insufferable.
The traitorous idol. Traitorous?
Don't make me
That is a
laugh.
word. She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate. He doesn't like sarcasm. You're worried she's got something on you.
Don't make me laugh.
Don't make me laugh. Has she got a motive for killing the council? She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing.
Pathetic.
She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. If the next island... Because she was put in charge, right? With the council... After the council was dead, Crimson was put in charge, I think. If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. You sure this isn't just about her blessing? What about it? You're jealous.
Don't be snide with me.
Your deductive skills have let you down.
Sure.
I don't think they have. Okay, well. The top half of Yuri's outfit is somewhat reminiscent of a Spanish Inquisitor. Fits in nice with the religious themes. Yeah, totally. Totally. Like, from the shoulders up. Yeah, absolutely. I see that. Interesting. Is that a character statement? I mean, he's very, like, rigid, very unforgiving in his attitude and sort of his demeanor. So I can see there being a connection there. He doesn't seem like he has that kind of a role in the society. Although he is, I mean, you know, he's calling me out. He doesn't like me because I was previously convicted for some kind of a crime. He's very, very holier than thou, and is expressing those kinds of opinions very freely. So yeah, I think that totally tracks. I feel like maybe I have the power to demand his phone.
Crime cannot hide.
Give me your phone, Yuri. What?
The investigator is here.
I need to verify your location last night. You wouldn't have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia.
No.
I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it. Like, I feel like he doesn't like me and he's not going to like me. So, if I have this power, I feel like the only way to interact with him is to actually flex the power that I have by virtue of my appointment from the judge.
The investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I'm the investigator judge called on. You are obliged to assist my investigation or I will haul you in front of the judge for obstruction. That's what I thought. If you don't give me your phone, I will also assume that you have something to hide. Fine, whatever. I got Yuri's phone. Just do what you need to do and bring it back.
Glad to be back.
I just need to use a comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. So I'm going to keep it until the trial. And then I guess I'll go ahead and ask. It's interesting because it's not always clear to me. Although maybe I'll start to become familiar with the language that the game is using. It's not always clear to me when it's presenting two options because I have a choice between those two options, and when it's presenting two options because there are two topics that I can talk about, and I should just go through them. I also don't love that there's a dialogue system for that. Like, just show me the dialogue. I was directing the Fairy Woman all night. Okay, testimony. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens. Sure. You often work in the gardens? My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending.
Free.
Any proof? The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ. What does that mean? Okay. I'm gonna hang out with somebody else. I feel like there are other people on this island that I can talk to who would probably be more pleasant to hang out with than him. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. I guess that's a traditional greeting. Okay. So, oh, is this a... No, this is the one that I used. Wait. No, this is a different one. Okay. I'll do it. Indefinable Spectrum. A popular chilled canned coffee. A blend of different flavors made to satisfy any coffee lover. Alright, sweet. The relics are weird. Some of the relics... So relics, as I understand it, relics don't have any gameplay functionality. Which makes them sort of like... have a narrative weight, right? Because they don't have a... They don't have a mechanical weight. And some of them are kind of interesting world-building things, but a lot of them seem like they're not. Like, I don't understand what this is, but I also don't understand what it's supposed to tell me about the world or what relationship it has with other things in the world. I maybe shouldn't hold the drinks to that kind of narrative standard because it seems like they are more part of a puzzle where... I'm trying to collect all of them so that I will get this other thing as a reward. But it's weird that they call them relics, that they're part of the relic system. And the relic system I find really strange. Okay, so I think the light went out. So I think that's how I tell if I have used a vending machine. Blood crystal. Yes.
Blood crystal obtained.
Good. Good. I'm gonna need those. So here's that ghost that I'm doing a mission for. And that's really what it is like the ghost to me has a location. Oh, Lady Blue is calling. Wait. How do I... What? How do I answer a phone call? Huh? How do I answer a phone call? Yeah, Lydia and Sam Daybreak. So Lydia is that person. I don't understand. Do I have to find a phone? How do I answer a phone call? Oh wait, hold on. This is a phone. This is literally a phone. And then I'll save, but...
Getting saved.
Starlight, how do I answer a phone call? Oh boy. I'm just pressing all the buttons. I don't know how I answer a phone call. Okay, that makes me think it was the phone. Is Lady Blue a person, right? I'm not Lady Blue. Is there another person named Lady Blue? There isn't. Okay, so Lady Blue's not a person. What the... Lady Blue is the song. Okay. Lady Blue is the song that's playing. Lady Blue is the song that's playing. Got it. Got it. Or it's the artist or something. I don't know. Okay. And then the beep beep beep. That is this. That's just, I'm in the world near a save point. Jesus Christ. Okay. Great. So, as I was saying, this location where there's a ghost, I sort of have an idea of where this is. It's adjacent to this sort of building complex, apartment complex thing that I sort of explored some of, but not entirely, and it's near this long bridge, and it's near where that guy was. Like this, I came from up here. I'm in the gardens. I came from the courthouse. I came down to the gardens. The Syndicate apartments are those apartments. And then the Syndicate HQ and the council building. I don't think I've really explored over there. But where I wanted to go was... like the harbor or something. I thought. Where, I thought Lydia was going to be. Oh, but I can look at my... whatever, my AR. So the judge is back that way, which I think I went from here up to there, I guess. That's... that might be Sam Daybreak or something Daybreak. And that's Lydia. So I'm going to keep going that direction. And who did I just talk... Oh, and there's a ghost. And I talked to that guy. Okay. So let's go this direction. Okay, that's just a phone. Okay, now I'm getting an incoming call from Starlight. From Grand Marshal Akiko. 14. Love dies. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. I feel like I'm more belligerent than sassy, or I'm supposed to be. So why are you calling? I am under orders to cooperate with you. Something. I did not recognize that word. Who's giving you your orders? Judge has assumed authority while the crisis is resolved. Haven't you been briefed? Are you just wandering around? Wondering? Are you just wandering around without a clue? We have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here. Nenorosito. Huh, okay. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the Holy Seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. What was that? I hope this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation. Dammi putere. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I am guarding the suspect at the Desolation Cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. My blood vial? Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across the prison is on the South Beach. Goodbye, Nenorosito. Nenorosito. Okay. Alright, sweet. So I got some things. I'm just looking around. I need those blood crystals, so... Blood crystals! Blood crystals! There's a relic.
Obtained.
Descriptive river power station schedule obtained. The work schedule for the river power station. This station helps distribute energy from the reality folding drive. Does the reality folding drive generate energy? Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, I got a thing, I guess. Is there... Are there blood crystals around here somewhere? Or I hear a phone, so... I hear something I can turn on. Is that good? Should I have done that? What did that do? Hard to say. Hard to say what that did. What is this pink for? Blood crystal. Okay. This looks... Well, that looks... No! No! Blood crystal! No! Oh, damn. Okay, well... Hold on. We got stuff that we have to do. Oh, I turned on a second thing. Oh, that allowed me to open a door, maybe? And then can I... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. And then I can go up here through this door and come back around. I can't jump over that, but now I can go back and retrace my steps. Here we go. Oh, okay. Apparently, Nenorosito is a rude name in Romanian. I mean, I guess I should have guessed something similar to that, but okay. I mean, I guess the bottom line is that nobody likes me. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Very slowly sneaking up on this. How do I, oh, crouch. There we go. Blood crystal. Blood crystal. Okay, now. Down here. A tower that broadcasts music on the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here. I got a new music file. It's Last Dance XX. You spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I wanted to never take them off. The setting sun sparkled on the ocean. Alright, well that's the song. Okay. I guess I knew that that's what the communication towers did. I thought that I just told, what's his name? Inquisitor Man. That I needed to use a communication tower to inspect his phone or something. But I guess that's not part of the mechanic of the game. Maybe that'll come out during trial or something. Now I'm wandering around randomly. I think I'm supposed to go in this direction. Yeah, there. Oh, Here's a vending machine. So I feel like I should use the vending machines when I find them, because otherwise I'll forget where they are. Generally.
Relic obtained. Relic obtained.
Glinting golden crown, a sacred reward for pyramid envisioning. A citizen was very faithful. What the fuck? What the fuck is the relationship between the syndicate and the citizens? And all of that seems real super messed up. The green goat sparks a flame. Huh? Okay. Just save our game. I'm looking for footbaths. I don't know where they are. I know that I sort of randomly encountered maybe 2 of them last time, but I've yet to encounter another one. They're not, I mean, I don't have a map, right? Like, the map that I have is so zoomed out, it barely shows me regions of the island, let alone features like a footbath. Which is why I feel this way about the vending machines. Like, how am I gonna go through and like check off all of the vending machines at some point when I eventually find out that I need to? That's gonna be a nightmare. So anyway, I'm enjoying sort of like the exploring of the island and the looking around and finding stuff, but it seems very clear to me that if I wanted to be more systematic about it, and I probably will, like I'm probably gonna be incentivized to be more systematic about my exploration at some point, it seems like that's gonna suck. I'm not really looking forward to that, so we'll see. I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. Listen, Crimson, I'm honestly just trying to find anybody. The first person who told me to come and talk to them, I'm still trying to go talk to them. So don't take it hard, man. Like, you remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? Can I say I'm lost? Can I say I am fucking lost? I don't know where I am. I wanted to, but I have no idea where you are on this island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there. Interesting. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you for a price. I don't have that much money. I've got something for Starlight as well, a nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. So maybe, like, a better map is a Starlight upgrade that I can get? Maybe? You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all of the Nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Okay, well, that does sound like something that I'm probably going to need, but it does not sound like what I want. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. No, I got the AR mode. I get that. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've set myself up to be findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Maybe her price is not blood crystals. Unfortunately, I think that it is. Yes, AR mode, there's Crimson. This is electronically locked. Didn't I turn on a bunch of power switches? There we go. Turned on. Hey, demon! Hey, demon buddy! Talk to me. This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart. There's stuff about this game that is like, that feels weird, just like too weird. Shinji, I fucking love. Give me more Shinji. Just give me all the Shinji.
I'm glad to be back.
That is poetic. I'm trying it out. I'm gonna try out being poetic for a little while. I know you think I'm an asshole. I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard though.
Glad to be back.
You're doing well. You're making me blush, loved eyes. Peace! That's good. That is very good. Alright, this looks like a foot bath. I think. Isn't this a foot bath? Is that what that... No, this is a communication tower, okay? There's a tape in here. It is... What is it? Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. The sunset heals all. I'm down with the sunset song. Okay. Alright. No, let's... Is that... We're gonna put this... Ah, I see. So I'm editing it. So I could just make this like sunset song forever, right? There we go. Are you a foot bath? Is that what you are? I can open this. There's a blood crystal. Good. Blood crystal. Good, good, good. Here's a relic.
Relic obtained.
It's a gaudy blood pendant. A gemstone fused with the owner's blood. Worn by the prideful with something to show. Of their own blood? So these are things, I guess I'm getting more of a sense that all of the citizens have been raptured, right? They've all, and maybe they've been raptured like into cold storage in preparation for the next island. And maybe also some of the syndicate, it's not clear. Maybe, I don't know if the people that I see here represent all of the syndicate or just some folks who are still left behind or what's going on, but the relics are things that were left. I can just turn this on and off and that does nothing. Relics were left sort of when everybody who used to live here disappeared. Which is cool. I like that. I wish it hadn't taken me quite so long to understand that, but maybe that's fine. Like, the game is very much gradually revealing itself and like who these people are and what is the deal here, and it feels kind of wondrous and also horrific the more that I like learn about how this society works. So maybe I'm changing the way that I feel about relics. I don't need them all to be like really narrative rich. They are little... I'm kind of like going dumpster diving, right? And sometimes I'm going to find something really interesting that tells a story, and a lot of the time I'm just going to find trash. Because that's sort of what this is. These were not deliberately left. Or even, like, there's a way that the game is framing it where in another game, these would be deliberately marked, right? These are important things, and I think Paradise Killer is trying to tell me these are just the things that got left behind. Some of them might be important, but they're not universally important things, which is an interesting way to take it. Okay, suspicious videotape. Unmarked videotapes strike fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Is it the ring? Probably. Will I be put on a list if the authorities know that I have it in my possession? Ooh. That's kind of a... That does tell me something about, like, how this society works.
Blood crystal crystal obtained.
This is the kind of society where the authorities make lists of people who have unauthorized videotapes. I just really wanted to find a foot bath. In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend. Okay, well... Is there only one foot bath? Like, is there only one place where I can get upgrades? And that's my problem, is that I passed it and I'm not going back to it. And I'm not going to find another one.
Game saved.
I don't really remember what it looked like. But there's Shinji. Maybe Shinji will help me. Hey, Shinji. You met that Yuri creep yet? I sure did. He seems like a bad time. He is a bad time. Spineless, though, you know, Chief? Like, could that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret, though, you can tell.
Sure.
Well, he doesn't like Crimson. Don't get smart with me, Love Dies. Kabloom! Alright, which direction should I go? Oh no, breathing life back into... I thought that said bathing life, and I was like, bathing life? That's what I'm all about. I'm about that bathing life. But no. D1. We're gonna buy a thing. Where do we think there's gonna be a bath? Oh, a fruit-flavored soft drink. Makes you think of caring for your sick mother when you went traveling to Egypt with a group of friends. You have done neither of these things. Glittering sequin ward, a strange folklore developed among citizens, believing that scattered sequins outside their homes would ward off demons. What nonsense. What are these faucets all about? I don't understand. Okay. I hear Shinji around here somewhere. But I can't go into houses, so... Oh, relic. Blood crystal! Yeah! That's a blood crystal. I guess close this so that I can come here and open it and then go out? Okay, great. You're not. You're just like a little fountain. Okay. That's a... There's a relic back there. Okay. Let's see if we can get to that relic. By walking around on this ledge. Yeah, like that. Just like that.
Relic obtained.
Shameful fake golden crown. Someone used the black market for status. Foolish. Reprisals are often deadly. Reprisals from whom? Is that like, is there... Is there official
Blood crystal obtained.
punishment for that kind of a thing? 18 blood crystals. From the authority or from fellow citizens who don't like that kind of nonsense, who don't tolerate it? It does sound like probably from the authority. It does seem like it's that kind of an authority. Okay, I'm going down here. I don't feel like there's going to be a foot bath around here, but...
Relic obtained.
A memento of Island Sequence 22. The vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. What the fuck? The vampire murders begin? That's so intriguing. Am I going to learn more about the vampire murders? I really hope so.
Blood crystal obtained.
Hell yes, blood crystal, blood crystal. What about that? No, that's going to be nothing, isn't it? It's purple, like stuff that I can interact with. It's a blood prayer temple. Spend 1 blood crystal, sure. May the silent goat walk with me. Is the silent goat the name of a person or a silent goat? Okay, that was some of my blood. And it came out in a very disturbing way. Why did my blood come out of me like that? This game reminds me a bit of the Talos Principle. Yes. Yeah. I gotta process that. Because I agree, it does. And I'm not 100% sure in all of the ways why. But some of it is... the Talos Principle does some similar kind of world building. Like that's a world that kind of feels like it was once inhabited and by people who had a distinct and rich and alien culture, and so you sort of pick up on the alienness of the culture by existing in the space. But it's also, that's a space that is designed for you, for the player. And so in a lot of ways it feels very different than that. But there's something to that. There's something very feels the samey kind of. Moyar Gnome, Silent Goat is the god that the Syndicate got power from. Got it. Yes. I did not remember that name. Okay, sweet. That makes sense. Endless Moon, a carving detailed the god Endless Moon. The Goat Woman, settled in France and defended the country from dire Rose, imprisoned in the underground palace in France during the Great Betrayal. Okay. I understand France and Great Betrayal. Goat Woman makes me think of Silent Goat now. Was Dire... I don't remember if I know who Dire Rose is. I need to, I guess I have a kind of a list, but I don't think it's complete. I don't think that Silent Goat is on here. Maybe in my notes it would be. No, it's really more investigation notes. Yeah. Okay, so here's a beach. I can get another drink. Yes. Browse the cold, refreshing drinks. C5.
Relic obtained.
Standard carbonated soda drink, popular with people that enjoy sitting on their balconies, trying not to look their neighbor in the eye. Weird. Let's save.
Game saved.
I'm just going to scoot around for a second and then come back here and save again, because I gotta run. But where is... Okay, so that direction now. Probably along the beach. In that direction. Look at all these fucking obelisks. Wow. Weird. Weird stuff. I mean, this is a beach. Is that a drink? No, I don't get it. Oh shit, it's a ghost. It's a horrified ghost. It happened right here. Can you believe it?
Sure.
Believe what? A horror, a waking horror. This island, it's a carnival of nightmares. It has its charms. You're insane, all of you insane. You're lucky you weren't got by him. By who? The vampire! We get to find out about the vampire! That horror, the vampire horror. A vampire killed you. On this beach, a nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. Maybe that's why there's a day-night cycle. I'm going to investigate. That's what I do. When was this? What is time on these islands? No one cared. No one believes in vampires. It happened. I can't leave this place until I know there is evidence. Finding evidence is what I do. The horror! Sweet. I like that. Yes. Well, the vampire... Whatever. Vampire murders started on Island 22. And I suspect that they are ongoing. The vampire is something we still contend with. Even to this day. And I will find evidence. Alright. I gotta run. I'm gonna save my game. But this was fun. I'm glad that I got to do this for an hour. And I will be back on Friday
Game saved.
to play some more. And we will find that goddamn footbath. We're gonna find it. We're gonna do it. I believe in us. Thanks everybody. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out in the chat. And I hope you have a great day. Midweek. Stay safe. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.